Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I'm on this side today. You know why?
Why?
Because you're on that side.
Duh.
We got a special show today.
And what we're going to do here, because I think this is just really cool. We've got two little
Our youngest viewers. One is 9, one is 5.
Magnus and Runa. And I'm so glad that they watch. It makes me feel good that they watch and they enjoy this. Although I hear that Runa corrects us all the time.
No. She corrects you. She tells you should be listening to me.
Runa?
So Runa lives in the UK. Magnus lives in El Salvador. So they're both overseas.
I mean, that's just cool.
Don decided yesterday when he was making the squishies that he's going to make something for them.
So we're going to make Magnus a turtle. And we're going to paint his shell this color. What is that? Well, it says green, red, but it looks really cool. So we're going to paint the shell with that.
Not me, you.
And then we're going to mix this with the resin for the rest of him.
So Don's job is to make the project, and I'm good at embellishing. So it will be from both of us.
And then for little Runa, we're doing this little, well, I call him little.
That's my biggest one.
We're going to do a big elk. So that's going to go there. And these are going to go inside the resin. I thought she'd like all those colors. They look nice. With just a tad of the pigment enhancer. I mean, we're talking little. She says if I use more than that, she's going to hit me.
I did not.
And what were we using the rose thread for?
The antlers.
Oh, the antlers.
Needed to be a different color.
Yeah, the antlers, we're going to make that color.
So, Haruna, I hope you like pink. I'm not quite sure of your favorite color, but...
Well, I hope Magnus likes blue and that.
Well, that'll look good on a turtle.
So let's get busy.
Let's grab some resin.
Yeah, grab.
Just kidding. He forgot to paint the shell.
So I shall be Michelangelo.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's two of us. Ooh, that's gonna look really cool. Look how nice that looks.
Make sure there's enough on there. And then we'll dump it out and clean it. I'm sure I'm gonna end up getting the cleaning job. You're lucky this is a, what should I say, a co-sport here.
Hey, I spent like
co-project.
2 hours out there power washing that lanai.
You have to go higher than that. The shell goes all the way to the edge.
I don't know, Magnus. I might like this and keep it for myself.
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be rotten? Well, Magnus, I think the turtle came out looking really cool. So cool, I decided to keep it.
So I do need to say, Magnus, or Diane, Magnus's grandmother, please email me your address. And Runa's grandmother, please email me your address, because I don't have either one of them.
You may clean away.
All right, I'll clean it after I dump it out. I'll clean it off camera. Plan B already.
Yep, we decided we're going to make it a little bit cooler.
Not we.
Well, me. Instead of using that copper color, I'm going to make his body glow in the dark for Mr. Magnus.
So you have like a nightlight in your room.
Yeah.
We just don't know how much it holds. I should have measured it and I didn't measure it. So I have probably 8 ounces in there. 7 or 8. That stuff you gotta... You're using my spoon? Oh, get a bigger Here, use a bigger stick.
What's wrong with this stick?
That's gonna take you forever. That stuff is like granular. It's hard to mix in. Then I'm gonna run it through the vacuum chamber because he likes to whip it like cake batter.
Whip it. Whip it good.
No.
Whip it like you should. Oh, whip it.
So that one's not, is that a blue color? It's supposed to be blue.
It says it's supposed to be blue.
But it's not. I think it's gonna shine blue. Now it's
We're going to find out.
not gonna be blue in the actual piece.
I think we might have to add a
You
little
can
bit
add
of...
of the other blue.
Yeah, we might have to add a little bit of glow-in-the-dark to Runa's too, just because.
Well, then you won't see the shell.
Well,
You won't see it.
you'll see it shell during the day.
No, you won't.
No?
No. You can make glow-in-the-dark antlers. That should be plenty. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but in the dark it should shine a lot.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw this through the vacuum chamber.
Set it in there. If you throw it in there, you might spill it.
So guys, do not whip your resin. I could not get the bubbles out. There's a million in there. So I hope it's okay.
You gotta whip it, baby.
No, you do not whip.
You whip it. You whip it good.
It would have cured in there the amount of time I would have needed to get those bubbles out.
I'm gonna be short.
Oh, you are gonna be short. Shoot. All right, well, I guess we need the last of this. I guess it's gonna hold the whole 10 that I made. So here, mix some more powder and then just dump it in because I think we'll have less bubbles without putting it through the vacuum chamber. Or please don't whip it. Please, please, please don't whip it. You can stir it, but just don't like flip, 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 flip.
Then what?
Flip, 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 flip.
You can keep making weird noises. I'm leaving. Because I'm not weird.
Where's the alcohol?
Oops.
They're gonna get stuff. He's definitely gonna have bubbles under here for sure. And probably up under the sides. 100%.
Well, it's a swim bladder. Turtles have swim bladders.
Micro swim bladders.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully 10 ounces is enough. I don't know. 2 different colors. Well, that's okay. I might have to mix more for this little thing.
No, he's full.
He's not full. Wait, we gotta do the tail, remember? Is this what you chose?
Yeah.
Squishing that tail. We'll try to avoid one bubble.
Yeah, he's full. Look at him.
He's not full. Hang on, wait. I want to get down in the neck. You gotta dome him. You know about doming. I'm trying to wipe it off on there.
Oh. Mr. Magnus, I hope you like this.
Well, okay, stop. That is really full. So we'll just kind of pop bubbles as long as we possibly can. Not too much, it's gonna make it spill because you went so high. All right. Oh, we have some extra. What can we make for him? Let me find a mold, mix up some more resin, and we will start on the next one. We got 6 ounces. He already put his crushed crystal in. There's a lot in there. I don't think I'm gonna vacuum chamber it because we're mixing it with all these shells. First he's gonna do this, but we need to spray alcohol on that first.
No.
Excuse my reach.
Oh, I think Runa will like this color.
It goes nicely with the shells.
What you think, Runa? You like that color?
I hope you like pink. When I was 5, I loved pink. I don't like pink anymore. I mean, not that I don't like it, but it's not my favorite color anymore.
When I was 13, I liked pink. I wore pink dress shirts.
Oh boy, here we go. All the girls.
All the girls at school liked them.
Let me slowly, and then we need to poke in all those holes.
Did you say we're going to the Poconos?
No. You didn't leave me room to poke holes. Put the rest in one of the bare molds for me. We have a few extras made here for these guys. Which we will unmold later. I'm trying to figure out how to embellish this turtle for Magnus without rhinestones, and Don's like, put some moss on his back.
You know, it's a guy thing. What the heck?
All right, let's move this. You remember what I told you to do? Not told you to do, but
You're always telling me what to do.
not always telling me what to do.
Do this. Do that.
Here you go. It's all yours, Mr. Glitz.
So, the way we're going to do this,
We're going to spray alcohol down in
we're
there
going to spray
first.
some alcohol down in here first.
Especially the eyes.
Where's the eyeball at?
As he does everything off camera.
You only got this little tiny camera
That
area.
doesn't matter.
It matters to me. So I'm going to pour some resin in. Then I'm going to add some pretty shells. And then we're going to mix it up. Why's that got to be like that? Can't we cut that off?
No, you can't cut that off.
I can cut it off.
Okay, stop.
Wait till you're not around.
Not very much. You want me to hold that open so you can dump? We need like most of that jar.
I'm strategically placing.
You are not.
I am. Look at that. Ugh. Ugh.
Very strategic.
I gotta move them around a little bit.
Yes, you do. You need to stir them up. Don't go whipping it. I don't want bubbles in here. Take the stick out.
Oh my goodness.
Well, do you want to like struggle?
I want to go to Australia. Dive on the Great Barrier Reef
We
again.
did that already.
I know, but if we only knew somebody that lived in Australia that would go by the name of
live in cans. Keep going.
my Australian girl.
That's not her name. You got a long way to go.
I know I gotta add some more resin.
Yeah, you do. You're probably going to need most of that, but I don't want to add too much. I don't want a layer of clear on the feet. That's what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that.
One of these days, you need to come in here without me, and I want to see how the project turns out.
All right, but call 911, get them on speed dial.
I want to see how many bubbles we end up with if your vision comes to life.
So yeah, fire department, rescue, probably police, probably National Guard, Army Reserve. Get them all on speed dial and ready.
You don't have to like stir it. You're just coating it.
I'm mixing them. See the way I'm moving them.
I know you're moving them, but you're creating a whole bunch of bubbles.
Runa likes bubbles.
How do you know?
She's probably going to be watching this. No, Don, you weren't listening to Michelle. That's all right, Runa. I don't listen to her half the time.
I know he doesn't.
resin.
No, we're not going to need it. I think that's it. I wouldn't put any more in. You need a lot more rock. And that's going to bring that resin up to the back.
This isn't rock. It's shell.
It's shell. You're not going to need any more resin. We're going to have a lot extra.
No.
Yes.
No.
See that layer that's coming to the surface? We don't want that.
Yes.
Fill it completely up now.
Mr. Magnus, I am enjoying my coffee in my hat.
Yes, he is. It's almost gone.
My Tootsie Rolls are gone. That's an emergency. We got a problem.
Need more shell here.
I think I got a couple left in here.
Oh, well, that's not enough. Nearly enough. A lot of shell. You want to pour it in here? Would it be easier?
Oh, I'm going to put it in there anyways. Oopsie daisy. Did I just say oopsie daisy?
Pour it all in. You're going to need it. Definitely going to need it. Let me just give you a little splash.
Yeah, give me a little splash of resin there. All right, Miss Magnus or Runa, you're gonna have to.
Oh, you need a lot more shell.
You're gonna have to send us an email and tell me what I did wrong. Cause you know it's coming. How old is she? 5? I'm being corrected by a 5-year-old?
She's very wisdom. She has a lot of wisdom in resin.
Because she's been watching me.
Yeah,
She's learning
that's it.
from me.
Need more.
You're throwing stuff all over the table.
Give you a splash.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Another splash.
Another splash.
6 might have been the magic number, but see, it's rising. I don't want that rising. We need some more shell.
I gotta mix it up. See how I'm nicely mixing it up, Runa?
See the crushed crystal, but we tried for you.
So we're gonna get a big old email from Runa. Mr. Glitz, Michelle was telling you.
And she'll probably be right.
Why don't you listen?
Try to keep that. Try to keep that together, but I don't really want shells right there because I won't be able to trim it out. So I need your. If I ever have a problem, I have to say he has a solution for everything.
Yeah, just stuff.
So this is what I need the solution. I need to hold this together like that.
Oh, you just hold that. I'll be right back.
Okay. Put a couple more shell right on each side. I'll do it. I just don't want that layer of resin. So we are going to, oh, we only have a little bit left. Cool. He's going to come up with a solution. I'm going to pour the extra, and we'll see you on demold. Everything's cured. Ready?
Just call me Dr.
Start
Don.
with the extras because they're just extras.
Okay.
So that's shark's tooth for Magnus.
Glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark. We painted the top silver, and it should glow. I got some trimming to do.
Looks good.
It'll be good when I'm done. And that's for Runa. So I put some more shell in the flower, and she can hang it on her little book bag if she goes to school.
Ooh, that came out nice.
Yeah, I will embellish everything. It'll be better when I'm done.
Yep.
And then I made them each a little teddy bear. And Magnus's glows in the dark. How bad are the bubbles? Oh, I don't see any bubbles though. Shocking. Shocking. All right.
All right.
You want to do the
I guess we'll
antlers.
start.
Oh, you want to start with the turtle?
Yeah, I'll start with the turtle.
I cleaned it the best I could. I hope I did a decent job. Gotta move up. They can't see anything. Is it soft?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we still got a bubble in the tail. I'll fix it. Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Then all his fins and his head will all glow in the dark.
I wonder if the shell will too, even though it's got the powder on there. We'll have to, I'll get you pictures in the dark when we're done, but I'll get it looking really cool.
The sucker don't want to come up.
Aw. There's sparkle in it too, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's because we put sparkle in that resin. Yay! That one you might need help on. You want me to squirt?
Well,
Or do you want to struggle? It's gonna be cute. Oh, little tail. You're gonna need help. If you smush this around, it'll pop right out. You need it everywhere. It'll be slippery.
oh,
What?
I have a cut. Give me a little bit on the side.
See? Is it up in the eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Don't rip my mold. Need help?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Aww. It's perfect.
So we got little Runa, little Magnus.
See it. Oh, it's so pretty. And you can see the crushed crystal
Where's this go?
right in his head. So we'll glue that on and then I'll let it dry. I'm going to use E6000. Actually, I'll trim it and then glue it on. And then I will be back to embellish. Then he will be back
I can
to
be
see
back.
the end tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm going to bed
He's
right now.
going
I'm
to bed.
tired.
He's tired.
I'm tired.
All right.
Magnus and Runa done wore me out.
BRB. I've got everything trimmed, and I put UV resin on the trimmings. Most of the trimmings, not all of them, but the ones that mattered. So before I start anything, and I use oil-based markers for the eyes, I always like to get the whites on first. So I'm gonna put all the whites on the eyes so they could start drying as I do everything else. So I just kind of hand draw them on these little bears because they don't come in there, and get them as even as possible, which they're never usually even, but it's hand painted, so they have to understand they're not exactly perfect. So we're gonna let that one dry. I wish they were on these little bears, but they're not. The only thing that I just now realized after giving so many of them away already, they have a little bow tie around their neck that's already built in. So they could have built the eyes in, but apparently they didn't want to do that. Okay, that one. This one's pretty simple. Now people say these are ears, but being my characters, I always make them the eyes because they look really cute. And I don't know where the eyes would be if these weren't the eyes. So I guess it's all interpretation. Oops. There's a lot of paint in this marker. Every time I squish it down, it doesn't go all over, but it's lasted me quite a long time. Sometimes if you have to go over them twice, I would. I do like to make sure everything's covered before we put the blacks on. That's good. The turtle are very, very small, but I'm gonna try. They probably don't have whites in their eyes, but I like to put character whites in their eyes. Maybe I could just trace and give them a cool little eyeball. All right, okay, so while those are drying, I'm gonna start with this flower. I'm gonna take my fine-tipped chrome marker. Actually, I'm gonna use the medium tip on the center. And all of those indentations on the leaves are going to get the fine-tipped silver. That looks really pretty in here. And then I'm gonna grab some silver cording and we'll make a tie on it so she could tie it on whatever she wants to tie it on. So when I put the cord on, I kind of put both loops in. So when you hang it, it'll hang from the front and not from like the side if you just tied a knot in it, you know what I mean? So I just kind of do that and then grab these and loop it through it this way. That way when you're hanging it, it hangs from the front so you could see it, so you could tie it right here. I'm not going to tie it because I don't know what they're going to put it on. So we're just going to leave it just like that. So that one is all finished. So for these little guys, I usually put some silver in the ears. And maybe I will paint on the little bow tie that I now know is on there. And I'll put a magnet on the back of these guys. And they can put it on their refrigerator. Should we do a silver just to match his ears? I wish I would have known this was on there. So everybody that got a bear from me, paint the little bow tie on it that I missed. So I really can't do much to the feet. They're round. I'll put the little face on with a little Sharpie marker. I just draw a circle for the nose and then a little mouth coming out from the nose. Like that and like that. And this one, like that and like that. That one might be a little crooked. You can always wipe it off. I'm just gonna fix the nose to make it a little bigger and fix that little problem. Maybe I'll stick a little tiny 1 dot right in their belly with a rhinestone. Grab 1 or 2, I should say. 1 little belly button right there. Right there. And we'll do that in a diamond. If your wax tip pencils don't work, it's because you used it and the glue dried on it from the last time. So just wipe the tip off and it's gonna work perfectly again. It does it to me every single time I get it out. Okay, so there's those. I'll leave my rhinestones out because you know I will probably be using them. Let's see. Wonder if it's dry enough to put the eyes on. Let's try. Ooh, it's dripping out. Oh no, please don't drip down. I don't want to redo your eyes. Let me grab something to sop the extra up. There we go. Oh, it's smeared anyway. I'm gonna have to clean up that eye. Too much paint on the edge of that. Let me find something. A little micro brush and some alcohol should fix that. I hope. Voila. We'll just redo the black. Cute. Cute as a button. Now for hers, and then when the black's dry, you just put a little twinkle in the eye with the white. I'm afraid to push it down because too much comes out. All right, adorbs. Let's see if we could do this one. I'm not quite sure which way their eyes go, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go from the top to the bottom. What do you think? Well, I'm pretty sure they don't have whites in their eyes too, but what do I know? All right, we'll put 2 little dots on his nose. Right there. And then I would like to do something, oh, that's dry, okay, good. I would like to do something to his shell. I'm gonna try this silver paint pen and just outline it. Now, if you look at this from an angle, I don't know if you can see it, or I'm not getting the right angle in the light that I have, but there is like a purple tinge. You have to kind of stand, oh, I just messed up his eyes. I gotta fix the eyes. See, that's why you have to let everything dry, and I'm trying to get it done in one shot here, so do as I say, not as I do, right? I didn't want to use rhinestones because this is for Magnus, and I don't think he would want rhinestones all over his turtle shell. So we're just gonna go in here and do the silver. And then I gotta fix the eye. And I'm not gonna glue moss all over his back like Don said. We have a turtle that takes care of himself and doesn't let his shell go unchecked. All right, so let me grab paper towel and start the eye all over again. Thank God it will come off. Now it's on me too. So I'm gonna start that, let it dry, and do it again. Since I made Magnus one of these elk filled with these, if you didn't see the video, there is a video full of that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue one right on the back of the turtle. I also got the magnets out for the bears, so let me do that too. I'm just gonna put a drop of that and just throw a magnet on the back and let that dry. Same thing on this one. I got a bunch of glue oozing out here. I hate that stupid bottle. I'm just gonna glue that on. We'll set that over there because if you set them close to each other, then the magnets want to like touch. So they'll like pull towards each other. So I'm just gonna put some E6000 on the back of this little rubber ducky. And then I pulled out a little top hat for him. So I'm gonna put that right on there with this glue as well. And there's not a whole lot left that I can do to a turtle. If you guys have some ideas, let me know, and next time I make one, maybe I'll put a little flower or a butterfly, maybe a little butterfly on his hat. And let me see what I have here. I probably have a blue one. I'd go crazy if it was a little girl turtle, but it's not, so I don't want to go crazy. Here's a blue one. Yeah, that'll look good. I'm just gonna dip it in this glue I have over here that's already out of the bottle. We're gonna stick it right on the hat and just let that dry. Oops, a little too much glue. Oops. What do you think? I have a bunch of cool little stuff coming in from Temu, but who knows when that's gonna get here. If it gets here before I end up shipping this, then I might add a few things. It wouldn't be on camera, obviously, but I did do the other eye. So I fixed the eyes. There's a hat and the little butterfly, cute little duck there. I'll think about the rest of him. I really don't know what to do to his flippers because what are you gonna do to his flippers? I would have probably trimmed him out in rhinestones if it was a girl, but I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna let that be. So let's work on the little elk, moose, whatever you wanna call it. So let's finish off the eyes so they can start drying. I'm just gonna put the blacks in, nice and big. And try to get them even or they'll look a little silly. Looks pretty good. I need to go over a little more over here. Cover up that white. Not too bad. I think I will give her some, can't really see a nose, so maybe I'll do it in rhinestones, a little rhinestone nose. Can't see a mouth. I guess maybe if I did it in that silver paint pen, what did I do with it? Did I put it away already? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Let's see. Maybe if we do it in silver, we'll see it. Yeah. Little nose. And then a little mouth. Not too bad. Going over it never usually works, so I might end up having to redo this. I don't like this side of the pen. Let me get the other side of the pen. Yeah, that didn't work out. Really should wait till it's dry. All right, we are going to put some eyelashes on her. Some fake eyelashes. Make her little Miss Priss. So I just grab them off of the little thing and cut them how I want them. And I'm thinking probably a third of this eyelash. So we'll get 3 out of this one. And usually I'll just put it on and then I will UV resin it just to hold it on forever. Well, you know, nothing's forever, but you know what I mean. Oh, that looks so cute. Making sure the eyelashes don't stick down in her eyes. And then this one. Off of there. Look at that. Isn't she adorbs? So I'll just take a little bit of UV resin after I move these out of my way. Let me grab some resin. I just put a little droplet and then I'll spread it behind the whole eyelash. Oops. And then I'll get that cured. Just helps it to hold on to it a little bit tighter, especially with such a long trip she's going to be making. And then, yeah, let me find a few other things for her. Okay, let's catch you up. So I UV resined on a bow on her bottom, gave her a necklace and toenails. I think they only have 3 toes. Not quite sure. Depends what it is. I don't know how many toes they have, to be honest with you. So the necklace goes all the way around her neck. And then I put some antler rings on her antlers. We're gonna glue those on. And then I'm also going to put a little butterfly on the bow, I think. I like to layer my bows with things. Little butterfly back there, and she is going to also get a rubber ducky on her nose. So let's get all these things glued on. And then we're gonna let everything sit overnight, see what Don's reaction is. He's gonna wonder why I had to do all of this. But I think that they will like it. So I'm just gonna let everything set. And then this hole we're gonna fill with some E6000. Sometimes you have to prop this animal, which I probably will have to prop it. Oops, I moved the rhinestone. I will have to fix those. I shouldn't have touched it so quickly. Let me take it off so I don't forget. So I will have to prop something up behind these antlers in order to hold them on. So I will get all that done and we'll come back in the morning.
So where you want me, here or over here?
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
Why not right here?
Because you can't see right there.
You can. Look, I'm looking in the thing. There you
Go!
All right. All right, so Mr. Magnus, we've got your glow-in-the-dark turtle ready.
We got to get some lights.
He's got a little
pictures of it in the
He's got a little hitchhiker on him.
I know. Isn't he adorbs?
It's kind of cool turtle.
Would you have done anything different?
No.
Okay, good.
Then he's got his little shark tooth, also glow-in-the-dark.
I didn't do anything but trim that and fix it.
And a little teddy bear. So he can go for a ride on the turtle.
I gave him a belly button.
You did, didn't you?
I did.
Yep. All right. And then for Miss Runa.
For her backpack.
For her backpack. There'd be a Chinese ninja star. Not for little kids, though, of course. Her little bear.
A Chinese ninja star.
And her... That's heavy.
I know. It's really heavy.
If you don't want to use it as a paperweight, you could...
No, you can't. You could use it as a paperweight.
Yeah, it's got a little hitchhiker on it, too.
Look,
A little bow on the butt.
do you like her eyelashes?
The bow on the butt. The butt.
That's not what we should be making a song out of.
It's got little jewels, little toenails.
Look at her eyelashes.
She's got eyelashes. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay.
So, guys, I hope you like it. Look for your packages in the mail. Unless you already have them, but I doubt it. I hope you enjoy your stuff.
How could they already have them? They're right here.
We also put some... Where did they go? Oh, they're right here.
All right, guys. This is my fingers, not Michelle's.
We gave you both a bag of the squishies we made.
Squishies.
So enjoy and squish away. And we will see you tomorrow. Not we. I'll see you tomorrow.
Squishy. It's squishy.
Are you done playing?
I'm done playing.
All right, guys.
One more. Play with Magnus's squishy. And Runa's squishy. Okay, now I'm done.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Have fun, guys.
Have a blessed day. Bye.